Good morning, your YouTube friends and family, and oh my goodness, my hair is all. I have to use some lotion on it. Anyways, today I am going to tell you about losing my crochet hooks and stitch markers. Show you a project that I'm making for Mom for Christmas. At least I hope I can get it done in time for Christmas. But I'll show you the stitch markers and that I had made and why it was such a situation for me to try and find them. But first I'll tell you about my crochet hooks. That's funny. So, a while back, I had purchased a whole bunch of... Sorry, I'm just reaching for the container. There we go. Anyways, I had purchased a whole bunch of crochet hooks. The really tiny crochet hooks. The doily size hooks. And they weren't cheap. Or at least I didn't find them cheap. So I had, with me having a 3D printer, I had made a container for them. It was pink, the one I had made, but I had broke it right here, so I have to change it, so I have to reprint another one. But that's what I keep. It's hard to see with it being such a white. But it holds all my... There's the other ones that I have. Because I am loving these metal hooks with that deep little pocket thing. I don't know what you call it. I have the ergonomical ones with the fat handles, but their ends are really, oh, what do you call it? They don't have enough space for the yarn, I think, and I keep having issues with them. So anyways, I had lost it, and as time went on, I got more upset because I had all my crochet hooks, especially my little tiny ones. And I kept looking and so finally yesterday I got upset enough that I totally ransacked my living room, reorganized it, made the mess even bigger, then made it an organized mess. No container of hooks. And just so you know, the pink was that kind of pink, or maybe a little lighter than that, but it was pink. You couldn't miss it if you saw it. So anyways, it wasn't in the living room. I had checked under the couches. I went through everything. So went to my craft room next. Totally tore it apart. Cleaned it up. And I'm like, well, there's that closet there, because it's a bedroom is what it is. I wonder if I put it in a bag and threw the bag into the closet, which is odd because I wouldn't do that with that kind of thing. So I looked in there, and lo and behold, there's a bag there that doesn't belong. And I'm like, okay. So I sat down and I'm going through the bag, and I found my stitch markers. The wooden box. I treated it with now I can't remember the name of it. It's a really old it's an old wood cleaner thing. Anyways, so I was like super excited because I found my stitch markers. I'll show you those in a minute. So I'm like, okay, there's the stitch markers. So my hooks should be with it. Nope. No such luck. So I'm like, but I did find some other projects that I'm going to do. But, so I come back to the living room, sitting down, and I'm so mad. Like, where in the world did I lose these things? Well, right beside me, you can see this right here. That's a bar fridge. And it's sitting on a microwave stand, I think they're called. Anyways, it's got 2 drawers and it's got cupboard space underneath it. So I get up and I'm standing there and I'm trying to think of where else to look. So I open the drawer. I've been through these drawers like 10 million times already. And in the first drawer, it's got some of my other cross-stitchy, like other 3D printed stuff. And I have one of these with a little teeny tiny dog print that I put on top. And, oh yeah, that's right. This is supposed to go to Mom. I better print mine. Anyways. And so the first drawer, nothing. The second drawer, which is right beside me, I opened it up, looked down, and went, no flippin' way. There it was. The whole time. I feel like a silly duck. So anyways, I was like, yay, I found them. Because I didn't want to replace them all. Like, I went online to look for the tiny hooks. I paid like $4 a piece at Walmart for mine. And to find them online at Amazon, some of them are significantly more than that. So, I'm happy. I don't have to replace my hooks. Well, I have to replace the case, but that doesn't take much for me. So this wood box, like I said, I treated it with the cleaner. Wood protector type stuff. But these are stitch markers that I've made. This is 3D resin. And then I just put the tiny little, I don't know what you call those, but little hook claws things. But that's just a round resin. I was playing with my resins. No, they won't stop swinging. Okay. This one has yellow because of the little yellow poof ball with the sparkles. And these are beads that I got. I bought a 5-pound box of sorted beads. I don't know what I was expecting when I ordered it, but it wasn't what I was expecting when I got it. I think I was hoping there was going to be like seed beads and stuff in there, but there weren't. They were like pony beads and other different little tiny bead, like other plastic beads. But okay, beads are beads. This here, this is my pink one. This here I bought at a bead store in Regina. That's Regina, Saskatchewan. That's the closest big city to me. But that's my pink stitch holder. I don't know why I put it on that, but there's another one that I made. This one you can't see as well, but what I did is I put clear resin in, and then I poured some resin painted white, and then just stirred it lightly. So it does a little like swirlies. That's a good word, swirlies. This one here is another resin work. It's got antique rhinestones. I don't know if they're called antique, but the jewelry that these used to be, it used to be bracelets or necklaces. They're really, really old. So I just broke it down a bit, and this one here has purple. Oh, that really came out nice. It's a clear bead with purple inside. This one, I bought the charm at that bead shop. And the plastic beads, like these beads are... Oh, these ones are the repurposed from jewelry. From bead jewelry. They're like necklaces, bracelets, and stuff that you get, like these necklaces or bracelets in Christmas poppers, where you pull on the ends and it goes pop. This is another bead that I picked up at the bead store. It's a little glass kitty. And the beads on this one, again, repurposed. I love repurposing jewelry. And this is just the type of plastic beads that I got in that bead box. Oh yeah, there's another one of those. I meant them for earrings, but then I went, no, I'm not going to wear those. I'm going to put them in a bead marker, or a stitch marker. And then again, there's another charm. I wish I could remember the bead store that I bought those at. But here's some more charms that toe beans and a cross. Love that little craft store. They said they were closing, unfortunately. There's another glass kitty. I'll show you the back of this one. They got little... I'm running out of space on my table, so I have to do this the other way. Ah! There goes one of my markers. And then there's another one of the resin ones. This one makes it look a little more solid than it actually is. It's actually it's clearer. Another one of the plastic bead ones. And another one. I love these plastic beads. These are the beads I got out of one of those Christmas popper bracelets. Regular roll plastic. Now these ones, these ones are 3D printed. I got a 2.0, 5.0, oh, there goes another one, 3.5. Basically what they are is just the hook sizes. So you can just mark on your what size hook you're using. And because I kept putting my work down and starting something new and then stealing the hook and going, wait a minute, what hook am I using? Tried using the piece of paper thing and the paper would fly out. And these are teeny tiny little seed beads. Come on, focus on the teeny tiny little seed. There we go. Those are teeny tiny. I also put the okay. Anyways, it looks right on one side. But I put the numbers on with the little just number beads. Again, with all the different numbers. And there's a 5. Oh, it's the camera that's doing it. So, anyways, let me see if I can figure out which ones I just dropped. Nope. And went poof for a minute, so that's fine. So I made those for myself. People were like, why aren't you going to sell them? I'm like, no, they're mine. When I get more charms and things that I don't want to keep myself, repurposed jewelry, that kind of thing. I have some charms, and then I found online that I can print some charms. So I'm going to try that. But my work in progress that I'm making for Mom, this has been a long time working. It is called All Is Vanity. It's a cross stitch. Now, the question I have for people is, what do you see? That's what I like about this one. Some people see a skull, some people see a girl, some people see both. And this is what I use to hold my patterns. And then, of course, on the back, I've got my codes. Just a metal thingy that I got in one of my boxes. But this is the work so far. So, I found out it's on an 18 count Ida cloth. Love that cloth. It's my favorite type of cloth. Oh, come on. What are you doing? But this is one page of 14. And on this page on its own, there's 7,315 stitches. And I'm almost done this page. Well, not almost, but it'll take another couple days for it to finish. But Mom had commented, I couldn't figure out why she kept asking about it when I first started it. And I was talking to her yesterday, and she's like, you should get back to that cross stitch. We had been talking about how talented this family of ours is. My husband has done cross stitch. Well, he did one set. The bee and her hubby. That's what he called it. It's Queen Nefertiti and I think it's King Tut, which is not hubby and wife, but anyways, it's what he called it, so that's what I call it. Mom did cross stitches and petty point. I've got the Indian babies up there she did for me. We have the wedding thing that she did for us. But she has a stitching at home that I am so in love with. It's a bride. And it's got the veil and everything. And it's all just perfect. So anyways, and she used to make porcelain dolls. I've got... Sorry, I just found a stitch marker with my foot. And I just lost it again. Okay. Anyways, and then we have an uncle out east who does paintings. Oh man, they're gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Mom has a couple of his paintings at home. Maybe if I remember next time I'm up, I'll take some pictures. And anyways, so anyways, yesterday's conversation, I told her I found my stitch markers and my crochet hooks, and she brought up the conversation about the cross stitch, and she goes, you should finish that cross stitch and give it to your mom. And it finally clicked. That's why she kept asking how far it was, if I've finished it yet. So, and I'm like, well, that's an idea, I'll do that. And she laughed. She doesn't think I'm serious, because she knows how much work this is going to be in. But, It's going to be gorgeous when it's done. Absolutely gorgeous. It was supposed to be done on, let me see, I think they told me it was supposed to be done on 14 count. Or no, 16 count. And, hello fly, what are you doing on my hand? You're tickling. Thank you. No, I said you're tickling. Go away. So anyways, and I didn't want to do it on the 16. So it's supposed to be 20 by 25 inches finished. Stitch count 197 wide and 300 long. That's not right. Oh, I'll count it out later. And the page they gave me was, this page that I'm looking at here is the approximate floss requirements for a 16 and 18. Which is, an 18 count is 18 stitches per inch. I wonder if I could do it like in a 20 or a 24, what it would look like. I'll have to look into that. Anyways. But they're saying it's going to be a 10 by 9 by 16 by 7. But I have a 20 by 25. I got my numbers wrong. Or they got their numbers wrong. But here's another page. Page number 3. Fly, do you want to be on a video? Okay, let me turn you around. Everybody say hello to Fly. He wants to be on the video. And he's gone. But there's teeny tiny stitchings. It's going to be a full piece. And now I'm losing my... Nope, they're there. It's going to be a full piece. Like it's... The whole picture is going to be stitched. And it's done. There is no color at all except for... Well, I guess... No, they're not really colors, are they? Blacks and grays and outer shades. So there is no color. It's all black and white with gray. And hopefully it does that whole... What I'm hoping for is it will look like this exactly. Like a black and white photo. Because that would be beautiful. To me. Just going to put this back where I don't lose it. Because that's something I'm very good at doing. I mean, we're going to take a tiny little walk. Because I really want to show you the work that my hubby did. I am so proud of it. Okay, we're doing a switchy. There. That's one of. And that's two of. Aren't they just beautiful? And then there's one of the Indian babies. That's the, what they call petty point or something. Oh, that's my nephew. That's a 3D, or I don't know what you call it. Anyways, Mom did that too. And there's the marriage thing. the one behind the light. Oh, now you're going to see a messy house. Sorry, guys. There's pictures I colored. Ooh, I need to dust. Different things that I've collected over the years. There's my Hooters thing. And yes, it has boobs on it. We went to a fair in Minot, North Dakota, State Fair. And that's where I got that cup. I was so excited when I got that. Oh, come on, knees, work. There we go. Oh, and there's my mess. Oh, hey, look, you can see me. Look at it. That's my phone stand. It's a little person's. Oh, I made this for fun. It's a little piggy. It was done in pony beads and a different type of material. I used embroidery thread and size 6 beads and made them. And yeah, switch it. There we go. Put you back in the stand. So, anyways, that is what I've been doing, and that's what I will be doing for the next little while. I have learned that I am not good at making hats. So I'm going to have to do something different for charity work. I'm thinking, I'm trying to be quiet because hubby is still asleep. This is a 3D printed garbage can, like the tin cans. I love those tin cans. Those are so cool. But this is a 3D printed in a rainbow filament. The lid on it is for another garbage can I made. Same can, but in pink. I love pink. So anyways, that's basically all for today. I've talked to almost 30 minutes here. I'm sorry about that. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.